Anton here, filming from Edmonton, where it's pretty rainy today, and kind of inspired me to go ahead and sight read Chopin's Prelude number 15, which is often nicknamed Raindrop. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to make a video I've been thinking about for a long time, which is just talking a little bit about rubato. And this is a perfect piece to do just that. I'll just play the first page. I'll kind of do the first few bars and then just talk a little bit about rubato. It's a really nice piece, beautiful melody. It's got that pitter-patter of eighth notes in the left hand, which kind of probably gave it its nickname, Raindrop. But yeah, anyway, rubato is fancy music speak for playing with time, so not everything is so rhythmic. Sometimes you let the music breathe and kind of give it some space. I think there are three principles in this piece that help with kind of being your guiding principles for using rubato. One is embellishing passages, harmonic progression, colorful chords that you want to show off, and then transitions, kind of letting the music breathe between sections or between long phrases. The first one I'll talk about is embellishing patterns, so something like this little thing here. Sometimes I hear in recordings it sounds like feels a little hurried, and I feel like sometimes performers are a little afraid to let the music breathe, and they want to keep the rhythm really steady. And I think it occurs at a place in the phrase where there's no need to be afraid to just let the music breathe. So at the end of that, you can play around with different ways. You can maybe accelerate and decelerate, or maybe you can start slow and then come back. Or sorry, that wasn't quite what I meant. Yeah, something more like that. There's many ways to do it. I think one should always feel free to explore different ways of expressing music. Yeah, sorry about my book. Still haven't used it much, so it keeps closing in on me. Anyway, so that's one way. Let me play it in context of that first phrase. So it's really effective, especially when you take that embellishing passage and juxtapose it against a fairly rhythmically strict introduction with those eighth notes, and then you kind of let the music breathe, and then it goes on into the next section. And so it kind of hits two birds with one stone. You got the embellishing passage, but it also serves as a transition into the next phrase. And then kind of segueing into transitions, I think like at the end of that second statement in D flat. Into minor, and you can kind of take a little time to show the colors. So I guess I just, again, hit two birds with one stone. I talked about the transition as well as harmonic colors. So they're all kind of interrelated, because often embellishments deal with either melodic colors or harmonic colors, or that's just fancy music speak for more notes in the melody to sort of decorate it, or interesting chords that change the feeling of the music. Anyway, but yeah, going back in context from the first section into that minor section. So sorry for the wrong notes, by the way. I'm just playing this piece on the spot, and I've never actually seriously studied it. Although I've had the opportunity to teach it to a few people, and it's always cool to work on. And back to this theme again. Anyway, just wanted to share a few personal thoughts about that. There's, of course, no one definitive or right way to approach music. It's an ongoing process, but those are kind of the ways that I like to think about playing with time. I hope you found that useful and that you like it, and I'll give you the usual spiel about liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I'll see what else I come up with. Take it easy.